Let's see. A little interesting open so far. Looks like SPY and Nvidia. Get that whole move back up. A reminder to anybody joining, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor of any kind. Disclaimer in the description. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hello. Yo. Let's see what we got so far. Lower highs, lower highs. See if this displays. See if we can get back in here. Uh, let's see. Daily. Right there. And we have an gap. So we're looking for move down to new week opening gap. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Right now, we just have a pretty stagnant open, continuing with the lower highs that are coming in. Uh, really, what we're looking for today is see if we can displace back up to 685, and on QQQ, see if we can come back to 625, potentially, and then put in a lower high for a short. Other than that, we're still watching Zoom, which did break out yesterday. It's pulling back in today. It's not able to hold this. Likely will fail. Uh, Disney selling right back off. Be interested to see how that plays. Nvidia selling here at open, popping a little bit. Still very close to breaking down here on the hourly. And still just looks very distributive, not being able to hold these highs whatsoever. Um, let's see. Other than that, we got AMD 2, another one that just wants to break here. See the hourly. And you could even draw up something like this if you really wanted to. But you see the ideas there. Um, so what you want to see now is we want to see some sort of rejection on Qs, either getting us below these previous day lows, which should be a decent spot to watch. But we'll see what happens, how that plays. If you guys got questions, drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. See, nothing much so far though. Really, we just gotta wait out this chop, and it could be a while. We might have 30 minutes before we are able to get in something here. But I love the way NVIDIA looks. Love this. If this sells, could really get heavy. Look at these contracts, see what they're trading at. Let's see. Solid bounce here on Nvidia. All right, let me flick back to. This guy made $6,000. This guy made $6,000. All right, let's see. Let's flick back to QQQ and see where we're at. Yeah, I just dropped so far, and that could be the rest of the day. We do have FOMC tomorrow, which is important. Other than that, let's see what we got. SPY, stagnant here, Zoom, let's continue selling. XLE, this could be interesting. All right, that could be the XLE higher low that we were looking for and that I discussed in yesterday's video. We'll definitely keep an eye on that one. Let's see how the oil is rotating. Here we go. Wow, this looks good. All right. Looks like we got XOM taking a breakout here. Let's adjust this. Boom. We'll see how this plays on the 5. All right, looks good so far. If this does pull back into 1850, 1850 and really into 18, we could get long off that. 1850 is a pretty important spot, it looks like. So we do want to watch how this one plays and see where we move from there. So back to SPY, see NVIDIA again. All right, so NVIDIA is picking up some juice. Really don't want to sell it. Let's see, AMD, he still looks rather weak. This might be, if the NVIDIA plays, might use AMD as the vehicle. We'll see on that one. Let's check tomorrow. Let's check the other oils. CVX. Okay, CVX is one that looks very playable too. We could trade this. See, Disney. So this is a trade we got yesterday. Entered in off consolidation and ran up. Really did threefold what I thought it would, but this could be a potential buy. Likely not, though. All right, SPY, still stagnant. Yeah, this is that previous day. Lower high and gap could be a spot to watch. XOM really pushing here again. We want to see some sort of pullback. We'll see Q. Sort of reject right there. There we go. Really love the risk here on NVIDIA. You have to stab this and get something going like to yesterday's lows. Stop these highs. It's about 2.7 RR. I could play. I do want to be careful at these lows though. Or Qs. Gonna be a tricky spot if it does wick out. We'll wait on this break. We won't take it till then. Wow, XOM. Jeez. This was popping like that. Tesla. All right, Tesla's green. EA is one we were watching. Nothing much. Cycle through one more time, see if Ford. Okay, so Ford's looking solid as well. Ford's one I want to add here in the coming weeks for a swing. If this can just start to show some sort of volume that's unusual. Volume's been very stagnant as recent. I'll cycle back, see what we see. See if this is gonna offer that short entry. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. This one's pretty strong looking stock right now. You just gotta hate this. Golly, XOM. It's a $4 move in the first 20 minutes. You just can't chase that. You get absolutely shredded trying to chase that. I want to continue to look to see if Qs do try to make a push and get topped. I don't know what the possibilities are there, but we'll try to find that. What do you think Nvidia will do today? Yeah, I got you. Um, so that was what we were just talking about. Nvidia is here's Nvidia. On the daily overall, we got um, you know, on Nvidia we have these highs, really stagnant at 185, and then distribution pop, UTAD, still distributive, and really it sat out this entire rally while QQQ has rallied. And we kind of got wickish here the other day. Off whatever news I had in the afternoon, looks pretty weak here. I am looking to trade this if we can break like around this trend, like 184 ish, and look for something like this, stop out high a day, and then look to trade into yesterday's lows and then potentially lower. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Uh, if you have anything else like specific you want me to look at, I can for sure look at that. And we've been talking about it in the Discord over there, which I will throw the link in the description real quick for you if you do want to just check it out. Um, but yeah, we did have a trade on it the other day. It looks solid right here. My main concern is just in that and pop through. And if it does, Nvidia looks great. It's the best setup that I have right now that could potentially uh, pop through and run. Let me drop that link. All right, yeah, there it is. But so far, I mean, yeah, just looks overall weak compared to most tech. We have Apple. Apple looks decently strong. MSFT looks pretty good. Everything else looks solid, while Nvidia and AMD look pretty weak here. And definitely want to stab a short if volume comes in to short side here, and we get something nice. Like I know we do want to watch SPY here. One of these lower highs yesterday, and if not, it's likely we could turn into these opening gaps around 185 and then look for rejection. But we'll see. We'll see. Love this look on Nvidia. Gonna look short right here. Potentially take a trade off this. Q's looking fairly weak. Let me look at the contracts real quick, see what we're looking at. Nvidia. Volume could be a little heavier. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna stab 2 contracts here. I'm gonna trade the 180s. Let me go type this in the Discord. 180, 12/12, NVIDIA puts points. Remember, this is not financial advice by any means. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my trades. All right, let me adjust this. This is what we're looking at. We got 2 risk reward here. So I am short right now. NVIDIA. We'll see how this plays. Saw a little drop so far. No, we'll flip back over, see what we really need Qs and SPY to just trace it. Which might be the problem. This doesn't get going. God, just let SPY. Find the rejection there. I don't think we're too early here. Looks fine overall. Need to get through 184 really to see this meltdown. I'll just look back over the keys real quick. You still look weak. SPY. SPY's picking up volume there. See XOM. Still churning. Zoom. Sold. Disney. Found that balance we were talking about. Just flip back to NVIDIA. We can be patient here. Really see what happens. You should be fine. Especially if SPY can reject off this lower high. Potentially even just come down to open. We're fine. NVIDIA should sell. We should get target. There you go. That's a nice rejection there, SPY. Volume looks decent. And Q's look weak. The new people jumping in, thank you for joining. Just remember, this is not financial advice by any means. Not a financial advisor. Disclaimers in the description. And comment anything you got to say down below. Right now, we're in an NVIDIA trade. Short side. I can kind of go through and explain it one more time here. Overall, we're just watching this distribution schematic on the daily. Starting really back here in August. A lot of distributive candles. We got pop. Last one is supply for long side. Distributing at the top, and then really favorite part about this is sitting out this whole rally while SPY and QQQ have been rallying, so looks fairly weak. And it's been selling these pops all along the way. So I want to see if it can really jump into the short side here. Let's see. SPY still trying to find that reject. Fairly strong for Qs so far. I got Microsoft. Wow, Apple selling here. It's an interesting look. Lower high. Nvidia. Really, we just need to pop. Get through 184 for us to melt down $1. We'll see. Still relatively weak here. It's not a bad candle to see, especially when SPY and Q tried to pop that. Oh, this feels like one. If it does go, it'll be really quick and sudden. Let's see. We still need 184 just to break through right here. Just taking a second so far. It can really get heavy below that if it can. If we can get into there, we'll see. We'll see. Just stagnant this far. Some sort of pop back up there. And we're fine for now. Down $16. Small pop here. Let's see if we can dig back and sell. If we do end up being wrong, we're not gonna give ourselves too much time to be wrong on this. We'll see. On $20 here. Rather quick. All right, let's see. Qs are looking to pop out. SPY got above that. We'll let this candle close. Looks strong. Not what we want to see on this trade. Oh, AMD is getting bought. That's not ideal. There's Qs. See if MSFT is getting it a little bit. See how hard this can hold. Interesting movement so far. SPY is catching volume up here. Not sure where that might go. Wow, Q really selling that pop. Love to see Nvidia sell this back. Ugh, get back down. That 184 spot. It's really stronger than participants in the market. Let's see. Best looks here. Decides to sell it will. Decent hold there. Mm, SPY really looking solid off uh yesterday's lows, morning lows. Decent look. Not a bad spot. Let's see kind of how we distribute up here. I know this is necessarily it's gonna be inverse B back down here, but I want to give some distributive look. I mean, should cut this. This is not moving the best. Likely catch a better short somewhere else. Yeah, it looks topish. Qs are holding up decently. Problem with this. Don't love that. Oh, yeah. Probably cut this right here. Can just make better money elsewhere. I need to play around with this. I'm gonna cut my video. I don't like that pop at all. Doesn't look good. I like that could grind up. I have to be a little more patient. It sucks. It worked well if we broke. So they hate seeing those highs get put in well. Marco Jacks. Such a pain. I think the second short on SPY will be much better. Set that one out. Let's watch. I'm sure NVIDIA's gonna clear. Or not. It's gonna run counter trend. It's pretty funny. Golly. Daily just grind one more candle. Try this again. I don't know if this is a great idea to try NVIDIA again here. Likely not. Yeah. Important to remember here. I might just not get the trade. I mean, really, freaking AMD is what killed that. Why these chip stocks always catch news?